And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Cal Ripken, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
That gets down and the inning continues. So a runner at first with two away. And here comes the Babe.
Hey, woo!
Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Ruth has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments. Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tim Beckham. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Tim Beckham.
And the pitch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Fastball called for strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Tim Beckham goes quietly leading off the second. In there, strike one. And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here. 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
You froze him on the fastball there. Trey Mancini goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And he misses with it, 1-1. Jones leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Sliders in for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to first. Pujols has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now batting, Albert Pujols, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So coming to the plate, Chipper Jones.
Third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Beckham up the middle. Throw. Got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Coming to the plate now, Brian Dozier. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Standing in, Joe Mauer will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. Mancini is in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in, Caleb Joseph, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Way in front of that fastball.
0-1.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Ruth. He's got it 1 away. So here's the Orioles pitcher, Jeffrey Ramirez.
Number 33.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1's the count.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now foul tip held onto by Mauer. Nicely done there as they get the punch out. So stepping in, Jonathan Villar looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. 2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
The 2-2 one more time. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So here now's the pitcher, Bob Gibson.
Leading off for Texas, pitcher, Bob Gibson.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. Trumbo in foul ground. Makes the play, 1 away. So it's back to the top of the order now. And here comes Junior.
Ken Griffey Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Driven nicely into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Now at the plate, Mike Catfish. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cal Ripken. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set, and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Stepping into the box, number 62 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 2-0 on the way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Griffey coasts under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Into the box, Mark Trumbo. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Missed with a slider. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Tim Beckham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Babe Ruth. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone! At the plate, Albert Pujols. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And Pujols is going to keep on going. The relay, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. Now at the plate, Chipper Jones. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. So striding in, Brian Dozier. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. 2 down. So here's Joe Mauer.
The catcher, number 7, Joe Mauer.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. Digging in, Bob Gibson. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back in. Here's the first pitch to him. And a breaking ball stays outside.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing.
Bullet to second base, a fine play, and that. So striding forward now, Adam Jones. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Adam Jones.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Left fielder.
Standing in, Trey Mancini, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
2 strikes.
And yet another strikeout here. Ready for another shot now. Ken Griffey Jr. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Mancini. He's got it 1 away. So digging in now, Mike Catfish. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Tapper up the line. Knee high, he barehands it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Settling in now, Cal Ripken. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Babe Ruth. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Jones. Coming to the plate now, Caleb Joseph. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the pitch.
Caleb Joseph.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Bravitt Valera will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Stepping up now, Jonathan Villar. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and 1 strike. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. On to first with it is Pujols, and he steps on the bag for the... Miguel Castro enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 50.
Into the box now, Albert Pujols. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jones is camped under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away. Striding into the box, Chipper Jones. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Here's Brian Dozier now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Brian Dozier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Digging in, Joe Mauer. A hit in 2 tries so far. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Now a throw over. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Pitch popped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Now at the plate, number 62, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the third right here.
Now to the plate, Mort T.V. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. From the stretch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Catfish has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Tim Beckham, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Now that's popped up. Pujols has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. And a fastball just a bit up. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Adam Jones.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Ken Griffey Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Striding in once again, Mike Catfish is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it's gone as they add still another. Ready once again, Cal Ripken. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And that's the second out. At the plate, Babe Ruth. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. And a fastball just a bit high. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And here's Renato Nunez. He went down on strikes last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Digging in to try it again, Caleb Joseph. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Here's Albert now. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Hit hard up the middle. VR ranging up the middle. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Digging in once again, Chipper Jones. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First offering on its way. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to short. On to first as they're able to take care of Chipper. 2 away. Stepping in, Brian Dozier. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it's gone. Into the box now, Joe Mauer. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
Mauer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And Mauer's going to get himself a base hit. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Jace Peterson is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th. And with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Tapped out in front of home. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan VR. First pitch of the at-bat. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, in this day and age where everybody's watching the pitch count, that was pitch number 100 in the 9th inning, but he still looks awfully impressive on the mound.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Number 62.
In now for the O's, number 62. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Now in the box, Mark Trumbo. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ball 2 now. I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked the soul. But we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Baltimore down to their final strike. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Tough slider down low for a strike. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. He was on from the second he took the mound in the first inning and really never wavered. No doubt the complete game shutout makes him our top player of the game.
His stuff was electric here in this.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up. It's baseball. So striding in, Jonathan VR. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here comes the first pitch. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. First pitch on its way.
Number 62.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Here's Mark Trumbo now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that's in there for strike one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Pujols waits on it, and that's the third out. So striding forward now, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Now at the plate, Mike Catfish. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Mike Catfish.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Jones looking up into the bleachers and gone. At the plate, Cal Ripken.
Batting third, the shortstop, Cal Ripken.
First delivery to him on the way. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul. No outs, nobody on. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So the base is empty here with one away. And here comes the babe. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Ready now, Albert Pujols.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Albert Pujols.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So first and second with one man gone. And that'll bring in the third baseman, Chipper Jones. First offering on its way. On a line to shortstop. Throw back to second, and that's a double. Leading off the inning, Tim Beckham, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Hit out towards second. Dozier has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. Drilled to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. In now, Trey Mancini. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Pitch on the way.
Brian Dozier.
Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. Striding in, Joe Mauer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Joe Mauer.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Runner's back. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoke toward third. There's one. And for the second time in 2 innings here this afternoon, they bounced into a double play. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Bob Gibson. Hit toward the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr.
Center fielder number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. Long throw to third. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Mike Cactus. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Digging in now, Cal Ripken. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Jones on the move. And he makes the catch as just the one. Stepping up to the plate, Renato Nunez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Behind 0-2 now. A wind up and the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. One out, nobody on. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are two away. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And a great inning here as he stepping into the box. Babe Ruth, he singled his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. Lifted the other way out to left center. Mancini sprinting after it. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. So coming to the plate, Albert Pujols. A base hit in his first trip. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he's back in standing. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. One strike to Pujols. Pitch outside. The throw. And he nails him at third. Great throw. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Right fielder looking up into the bleachers and out of here. Now batting, Chipper Jones. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Coming to the plate now, Brian Dozier. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Coming in is Jones. He can't get there as it falls in. Throw into third. And the throw by Jones will not be in time. He's in there at third. Runners are at second and third here with only one away. And that'll bring in a former batting champion, catcher Joe Mauer. And here's the fourth wide one now, so Mauer won't get the chance as they issue him the free pass. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Bob Gibson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. One there on the Trumbo, and they turn it. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Ready now for Baltimore, Jonathan Villar, as we begin the top of the fourth.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Standing in, number 62 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 3-1 pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Ruth giving chase. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Back to the top of the order now, and here comes Junior.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Lined hard to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second. Stepping in, Mike Catfish. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. High pop-up. Trumbull shading to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Cal Ripken. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Lined into right, a base hit. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Jones. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
A ball and 2 strikes to Adam Jones. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Trey Mancini becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Renato Nunez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Ball 3.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Mancini facing back, and it's gone as they add still another. Digging in and looking for more, Albert Pujols. He's a diamond player who represents one of the most fearsome power bats in all of baseball. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Number 62 is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. Here's Brian Dozier now. He doubled his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Number 62 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to. So stepping in, Caleb Joseph. He'll start things off in the Baltimore 6th. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Bragan Valera will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Mike Wright enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. So here's Joe Mauer. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. This is line to left. Mancini is there, and he'll bring this one in. Stepping into the box, Bob Gibson is working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bounce to first. And that is through into right field for a single. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. He's set, and the pitch. Smoke toward the hole. That gets through for a base hit. How about the game he's having? Now 4 for 4. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Into the box, Mike Catfish. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Jones going back. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Ready for another chance? Cal Ripken has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The relay. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Babe Ruth. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field. And that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Here's Albert now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Trumbo is there and he puts it away. Now at the plate, number 62. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Here's Mark Trumbo now. It was a walk in his last trip. Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Mark Trumbo goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
2 strikes.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is at the plate. Chipper Jones hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Chipper Jones.
Drilled to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, Brian Dozier. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jones is under it. 2 down. So here's Joe Mauer. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Joe Mauer.
First delivery to him on the way. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. So digging in now, Adam Jones. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game. Ready for another shot now. Trey Mancini, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Caleb Joseph. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. That's wide. 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Jace Peterson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him. Miguel Castro enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Settling in now, Bob Gibson. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Hit back up the middle. Beckham has it. And Beckham's throw is in time at first, 1 away. Stepping up now, Ken Griffey Jr. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Low with a fastball here, in the dirt even. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Mike Catfish is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Coming to the plate now, Cal Ripken, runner in scoring position with Sergan. Now a pickoff play at second, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch inside. The throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Beckham is there. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Striding into the box, Jonathan Villar. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And there's ball 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Number 62.
Digging in, number 62. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And the changeup is way low that time.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Swing and a little tapper. Villar gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit hard on the ground at third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Now at the plate, Mark Trumbo. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. From the stretch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. First and second here with nobody out. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. Into the box now, Tim Beckham. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Behind 0-2 now. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Tim Beckham goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Adam Jones is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. And when you pitch an entire game and throw up a scoreboard full of zeros, there's no debate. baseball. Now in the box, Jonathan VR. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman.
And underway tonight from Baltimore as the first pitch misses for ball one. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Oh, and a big curveball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is retired to start out the game. First offering on its way. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside. Hard on the ground toward short. Scooped up on the backhand. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runner at first here, one man out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Now to the plate, Adam Jones. And the Orioles looking for more here in this game's opening frame. Beckham stands at second with two gone. And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here. 0-2 now. Now a fastball swung on. Digging in now, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Stepping in, Mike Catfish, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. At the plate, Cal Ripken. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Into the box now, Babe Ruth, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Low for ball one. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Jones is there, and he brings it in on the warning track. So striding in, Albert Pujols, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. This is drilled, but right into the shift. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is standing in, Trey Mancini.
Leading off for Baltimore.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike one. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Hit on the ground to third. There to take it is Chipper. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So striding forward now, Renato Nunez.
Nope.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty, one man out. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. In now for the O's, Caleb Joseph. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and a side. Now at the plate, Chipper Jones. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Bouncer up the middle. To his left, Beckham, and there's one away. At the plate, Brian Dozier.
Second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. Number 62 is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. So here's Joe Mauer trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Drilled to the left side, and Mauer's going to get himself a base hit. Ready now, Bob Gibson.
Batting ninth, veteran Bob Gibson.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will land out there just foul. Here comes the 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So here's the Orioles pitcher, Jeffrey Ramirez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch on its way. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Sliders in for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And he struck him out.
Now batting, number 62.
Here's the first pitch to him. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball element.
And we'll have to leave it there. Riding in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And Jr. swings and sends a ground ball to second. VR from shallow right. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Ready to take his hacks again, Mike Catfish, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Line drive to center field. Jones is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Digging in to try it again, Cal Ripken. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Oh, I just don't understand that swing. The first 2 guys made outs on just 1 pitch. What are they doing up there?
1-1 the count now. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Number 62 is there, and he'll put it in now. Mark Trumbo as we begin the top of the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ground ball to third. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. And a curveball that time that broke too low. And it's 2 balls and a strike to Trumbo. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And gone. He tucked it just inside the foul pole to tie the game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Tim Beckham. RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And a fastball just a bit up. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. The ball and 2 strikes to Adam Jones.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. This one's down to third. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care. Digging in, Babe Ruth. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the bleachers and gone. Here's Albert now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Chipper Jones. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Stepping up to the plate, Brian Dozier flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Hit hard to short. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And they will tag him out between first and second. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in a former batting champion, catcher Joe Mauer. First pitch on its way. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
And he will get there to make the... Striding in, Renato Nunez. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
So coming to the plate, Caleb Joseph. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jeffrey Ramirez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Oriole hurler. Hit out towards second. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time. And so here now is the pitcher, Bob Gibson. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball's in for a strike.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So it's back to the top of the order now. And here comes Junior.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Digging in once again, Mike Catfish. And as you might expect with a diamond player, he's got a few tools in the box, but he's best known for his contact hitting. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Takes this the other way to right. Number 62 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. The relay. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Villar. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Hit in the air to left. Moving under it, Ruth. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping into the box, number 62. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. In there, 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ballgame. Miguel Castro enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 50.
Now batting, Cal Ripken. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Liner in there for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay throw, the tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3. Ready once again, Babe Ruth. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! Standing in, Albert Pujols. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Coming to the plate now, Chipper Jones. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. Still only 1 out in the inning. Rarely do you see a player of this caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, nice job laying off that sinker down. If you could recognize it early and see that it's starting low, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And the throw. Leading off the inning, Tim Beckham. And they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, but I think he's set up for it right here.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. 2-0 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Seared down the first baseline. On to first with it is Pujols, and he steps on. Now at the plate, Joe Mauer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Bob Gibson. He singled his last time up. Now a bunt attempt here. And he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time. Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Jones. And that retires the side. And here's Renato Nunez. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
So he sets him down swinging. Renato Nunez becomes the first out of the inning. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Well hit to right, but foul. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. Brigid Valera will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Dozier over to his left, and the inning is over. Richard Blyer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So stepping in, Mike Catfish. Into center field, line drive base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. Stepping into the box, Cal Ripken. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate. They did damage with it.
Now a bunt attempt here. Trumbo scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself. Ready now for Baltimore, Jonathan Villar. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Bounce down the third baseline. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it. Ready for another chance? Number 62. He went down on strikes last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Now at the plate, Mark Trumbo has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Villar, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And he'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches. What a throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. Well, the man you see there didn't start this one on the mound, but his performance